minutes we got. October's NBA players. Hold up. What's good, YouTube? 27 minutes we got. Legends Productions October NBA Trash Talk. So I'm excited for this video because it's going to be the mic'd up or the lip reading of Legends Productions high quality video. I'm excited for this, man. I want to know what these NBA players were saying to each other, the trash talking, how they was getting down.
To start, let's talk about the most heated interaction of the month. It took place in a game between the New Orleans Pelicans and the Memphis Grizzlies. With 3 minutes left in the second quarter, the Pelicans committed a turnover. The play was dead, so Poole decided to launch a three. While doing so, KCP decided to push him mid-air. Poole landed near the scores table and the referees held a review. KCP was pissed as he said,
You think that was a flop?
Poole thought the foul was intentional, which is when things got intense. As you heard, Poole was pretty animated in this conversation, with a fan even saying,
Yo, that's the thing for Poole, man. He can't ever act big and bad and tough, bro, because of the Draymond situation. After that came out, you're not... The only way you can negate that is if you stand on business for real. With at least somebody you gotta stand on business with.
In the end, the refs didn't call any additional penalty on the play. Poole was in disbelief, but the tension pretty much ended after that. On the other hand, Draymond Green didn't have the same luck. In a game against the Grizzlies, ironically, he almost got ejected from the game.
Already?
With 3 minutes left in the third quarter, Draymond was dribbling the ball up the floor. He ended up losing it as Santi Aldama got the steal. In an effort to avoid an easy layup, Draymond grabbed Aldama and pulled him down. There was clear contact to the neck, as you can see with this scratch. Aldama was clearly hurt, but Draymond wasn't going as you can see, grabbed Aldama and pulled him down. There was clear contact to the neck, as you can see with this scratch. Aldama was clearly hurt, but Draymond was the neck.
Bro, why are you holding your top of your head though?
And pulled him down. There was clear contact to the neck,
nah.
as you can see with this scratch. Aldama was clear.
See, why is he grabbing everywhere but where he was actually hit at? See, this is the problem with the NBA now. That's why Draymond's mad too, because Draymond know he grabbed him. Yeah, he did grab him. But he didn't hit anything else on him. He swiped for the ball. He didn't hit his head. This dude holding the back of his head at top. Like, bro, you're holding everywhere but where you actually got hit at.
He hurt, but Draymond wasn't going for it.
Yeah, get up, bro. Yeah, for real.
Jaren Jackson tried to argue for a flagrant, but Draymond quickly defended himself.
Nah, Jaren, this is bad. Why you not saying nothing, though? Don't try to argue to the ref about Draymond and he press you, you say nothing. Don't let me find out Draymond a bully in the league.
In other words, Draymond thought it wasn't that serious of a foul. The Grizzlies coach was pissed, yelling, "What the hell is that?" The refs reviewed the play and gave Draymond a flagrant foul 1. He couldn't believe the call and told Aldama, "Don't cry like a pussy."
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's not a flagrant. I didn't seem like... I remember clips of seeing, like, even LeBron getting grabbed and making an N1 layup like that and they called no foul. For, like, flagrant 1. They called a foul but not a flagrant. That dude just flopped and made it worse.
Aldama ended up missing the first free throw and Draymond was loving it. Aldama also missed the second one, resulting in a Draymond taunt. He started skipping around and trolling Aldama. He even said,
Jerry, why you playing? Jerry, I don't like this energy from you, bruh. You doing all like the weird stuff. Like you going like under the
Aldama. He even said,
you know what I mean? Like Jerry like doing all the small things. He's not being up front, like really like confront him for real, bro. You talk to the ref about him, then you want to shoulder bump him. Bro, say something, bro. You like you got something on your chest.
In the end,
What's up
Draymond
with
got the
Jerry?
best of Aldama as the Warriors got a 13-point win. Now, we cannot talk about trash talking without mentioning Dylan Brooks. This is literally what he's known for, and in a game against the Clippers, things weren't any different. Just 8 minutes into the game, Brooks committed a foul. He didn't like that, so he started chirping at Harden, trying to throw his game off, but it didn't work. Just 5 seconds later, Harden drew another foul. He made sure to let Brooks
That was a
just 5
foul?
seconds later, Harden drew another foul.
How is that a foul on Brooks?
He made sure to let Brooks know, saying, "You can't guard me. You can't." While at the line, Brooks responded, in other words, Brooks was feeling himself, so he kept going at Harden. After a loose ball, Brooks grabbed him and said, "I'm right here." He was trying to instigate something, but Harden just kept laughing at him. He knew what time it was, and he responded with 3 straight threes. He even pointed at Brooks as he led the Clippers to a 20.
I would say this, Brooks, you saying that Harden, I get you on the court talking. But saying that he can't, come on, bro. That's Harden's better than you, Brooks. Let's be real. And mind you, the NBA is catered more towards offense, and I know you like to play defense, so you're at a disadvantage. But you gotta get with the program, then, my boy. You can't really be talking if you ain't really hooping for it like that. Not as much as Harden. You're not hooping like Harden is, and Harden's there.
27-point
I think
win.
nowadays
Game,
Harden's
Harden explained the interaction.
Did that fuel you at all?
Probably. That's how he gets himself going. You know what I mean? Defensively, like, he talks to himself, he gets into you, he tries to alter the things that you're comfortable with or whatever the case may be. But, you know, he actually woke me up a little bit to, all right, come on, let's go.
I like that.
Get him back a little bit.
I like that. He said he talks to himself. I like that.
Harden backed up his trash talk, which is something Paolo Banchero couldn't replicate. In a game against the Pistons, he got into it with Tobias Harris. With 2 minutes left in the second quarter, Paolo took Harris one-on-one. A foul was called and Harris was pissed. He thought Paolo was flopping for calls.
That's a foul, bro.
Was called
Come on, Harris.
In the second quarter, Paolo took Harris one-on-one.
I know Paolo did just bump you,
left in the second
but you
quarter,
fouled way harder.
Harris
He bumped you.
A foul was
come on, that's a foul.
And Harris was pissed. He thought Paolo was flopping for calls, but he fired back. Harris thought Paolo was getting ahead of himself, resulting in this back and forth.
And got a triple-double watch. He's got.
I know some of you believed Harris called Paolo a loser, but this angle shows otherwise. Anyways, double technicals were called, and Paolo said, Now, the funny thing is that Paolo missed both free throws after this exchange. He couldn't back up his trash talk and Harris was fired up. He kept going at Paolo, even calling him a bum at one point. In the end, Harris dropped 23 points and the Pistons cruised to a 19-point win. However, Paolo wasn't the only one that had to learn the hard way. In a game against the Lakers, Anthony Edwards got humbled by one of their newest acquisitions. His name was Jake LaRavia, as he had himself a night. He scored 27 points and shot 91% from the field. After making his fifth three, LaRavia stared at Edwards and said, "I'm ass." It was one of those nights.
LaRavia, I like this.
LaRavia stared at Edwards and
LaRavia,
said, "I'm ass."
I like this, LaRavia. You might have to get an IG follow after the video.
It was one
I ain't
of
gonna
those
lie.
nights, and Edwards
I'm gonna have to follow his career.
This moment right here gave the Lakers momentum as they won a thriller in Minnesota. This instantly became a headline and LaRavia explained his perspective.
I kind of put my hands up like this and I kind of agree with him, like who's number 12. I kind of played into it a little bit. I find that kind of stuff funny because I am not well known at this moment, so I'll just,
At this moment, let him know.
That's all I do.
You can tell the Lakers got a good one here as they've been on a roll. The Houston Rockets have also been in the same boat with Kevin Durant fitting right into their system. However, things got heated during a game against Brooklyn. With 3 minutes left in the third, Durant was called for an offensive foul. It was a very questionable call as the defender only made contact with the ball and not Durant.
They need to start suspending players, bro. Suspend players. Adam, suspend him. If you're flopping like this, bro, you're cheating and ruining the game. This is so annoying. Suspend him. Y'all need to start watching over the film, and if players want to break the rules, just because they're not in the game doesn't mean you can't enforce it. Suspend this dude, number 22.
As the defender only made
He should get a 3-game suspension, bro.
Contact with the ball and
All
not
flopping.
Durant's body. The Rockets challenged the call, but they somehow didn't win it. Durant was outraged, and the Nets broadcast picked up his conversation with the ref.
I just looked at it. I looked at it too. He's so close to me. He got to back up once I start getting to my move. He's standing there. These dudes not backing up. They're not retreating. He's telling me I'm the one playing.
Durant went further with his comments and said this about Jalen Wilson. The fact that the challenge wasn't successful says a lot about the current referees. They couldn't even give a proper explanation to KD, but at least the Rockets won the game.
Dude, that's
Meanwhile,
terrible.
this Wizards fan...
Bro, that's terrible reffing. The ball hit him, not even KD. So why does it even matter? If KD's elbow actually hit him, then But why are we not going to call out the flopping? He over-exaggerated the play. That shouldn't even be a foul call. That should be a continuation of the game. Why is that even... How do you look over that and accept that?
Couldn't relate as the whole Sixers team taunted him. This came after the Sixers made a huge comeback against the rebuilding Wizards. A fan was heckling Embiid the whole game, but he made sure to have the last word.
How much I would have bet that made this fan's day for sure. Whatever, even though he's heckling and beating the 76ers, I bet you that not even day, that made his month. I bet you he was so happy in this moment. He got his ticket worth for sure.
I'm not gonna lie, doing all of this against the Wizards is crazy, but at least this fan didn't get his feelings hurt. In a game against Golden State, a Blazers fan did the complete opposite. For context, the Blazers were dominating the Warriors. They forced their shooters to take a lot of bad shots, and Buddy Hield was frustrated. He was cursing on his way to the locker room, which is when this happened.
Hey, is that cool to say that in front of my son? Hey! I don't care. Shut the fuck up. You see me saying that again? I got you on camera. Listen. I got you on camera.
Buddy Hield really couldn't care less, and it...
Boy, you look just like... Yo, why is Buddy Hield like a beaver, bro? Why are you... Come on, buddy. That's not the right... Have some class, Brody. I understand you're upset. I'll give you the pass, though. I know you're upset, but you gotta have more class than this. You gotta control your anger, bro. Because he didn't really say nothing disrespectful. He said, "Is that cool to say that in front of my son?" That wasn't disrespectful at all, bro. He really just addressed it. And like...
Hey, is that cool to say that in front of my son? Hey.
All you could have said is, "My bad, bro." That's all you had to say was, "My bad, I'm sorry." Like, it don't hurt to apologize, bro, and then keep it pushing. You could have said, "My bad," then walk 10 more steps and then said what you wanted to say out loud to yourself.
I don't care. Shut the fuck up. You see me saying that again? I got you on camera. Listen. I got you on camera.
Buddy Hield really couldn't care less, and...
Yo, why does he look like a beaver with braids right now, bro? Buddy, this is not a good video.
It's crazy how this fan acted like a victim. Still, that wasn't as crazy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't see the fan as a problem right there. I don't know, Legends. I don't agree with that one.
as when Gary Trent Jr. almost fought Bob Carrington. With the first half winding down, Trent gave him a shove. Carrington didn't like that and said, "Don't do that shit." Trent replied, "Shut your ass up. Who you talking to?" This resulted in double text as Trent kept chirping. He didn't like the finger point by Carrington, but things cooled off. It's just kind of crazy how close this confrontation was, but it is what it is.
That's not... I feel like that's normal though. I gotta see the initial though.
With the first half,
I gotta see this right here in slow-mo, what happened initially. Because, let me see.
winding down, Trent gave
Nah.
show.
Nah.
Carrington didn't like that.
Carrington, you
and
lost
said,
this one.
"Don't do that shit." Trent replied, "Shut your ass up."
You lost this one. Yo, because not only did he flagrant foul you basically in the NBA standards nowadays and got away with it, you got in his face, but then he made it even worse. Like, he did like a UFC face-off and then spitting. I know he's spitting all in your face. I know it. And then he got goggles on, so he's not even getting that.
Talking to.
Yeah, he won this one.
Resulted in double text as Trent
It's alright,
kept
Carrington.
chirping. He
It's
didn't
alright,
like
Carrington.
the finger point by Carrington, but things cooled off. It's just kind of crazy how close this confrontation
normal, though.
was, but it is what it is. Meanwhile, Luka Doncic made a mockery out of Dennis Schroeder in the preseason. This came after Luka drew a foul on this play. Schroeder didn't agree with the call, so he started talking. Luka didn't take him serious as he said, "I'm not f***ing with you." Schroeder didn't back down and replied,
A great player out on the floor from your Carl's Jr.
Luka ended up missing the first free throw, but he then said, like I said, he thought Schroeder was a joke and pretty much kept laughing at everything he said. Luka made the second free throw and finished the game with 31 points. Right after the buzzer, Luka skipped shaking hands with the Kings. Schroeder was nowhere to be found and that was pretty much it. However, that wasn't the only Lakers interaction during the preseason. This time, Dalton Connect got involved. In a game against the Warriors, he started chirping at Draymond. For context, Draymond was having a rough night without Steph. In the first quarter, he airballed a 3 and looked
Yo,
having a rough
Draymond,
night
bro, you really the bully of this league, huh? You are really the bully of this league. This is like, come on, man.
without Steph. In the first quarter, he airballed a 3 and Luka even taunted him.
Draymond lucky, cause like, he know I give it to you, Draymond. You a dog. I give it to you, a dog, bro. But you lucky, cause you know how the NBA is nowadays, bro. You weren't getting away with this back then, though. Let's keep it P, Draymond. You not getting away with all this nowadays. These elbows you throwing, boy, you would have got a Hall of Fame Superman punch from Oakley with one of these. So,
Couldn't
You get a
find a
pass.
rhythm offensively, so Connect had some words. Knowing Draymond, he took offense to it and went all in.
Week here against this team. We talked about game number 2 will be just.
You really cannot talk trash to Draymond since he's the same one that said this to Karis LeVert. With that in mind, Connect didn't
man, Trae Young, bro, you cannot talk for another man. This is not helping it at all. He better speak up for himself.
With that in mind, Connect didn't say anything back to Draymond and even avoided eye contact. Now, there's no better way to finish this video than with another Dylan Brooks interaction. We previously talked about his exchange with Harden, but he also got into it with DeMar DeRozan. With 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Brooks grabbed his jersey. DeRozan pushed Brooks away and they had to be separated. Brooks was loving the intensity, but DeRozan clapped back. He called Brooks little right in his face and the tension kept going. In the next possession,
Hey, Brooks, I don't know if you want Rosen, my boy. I don't watch some videos on him back in the day. I don't think you want Mr. Compton, bro. If I was you, I know you be talking, bro, but Rosen, hey.
DeRozan took Brooks one-on-one. He got him with a fake and drew an and one.
I told you
He
ain't want.
stared at Brooks for a couple of seconds as he wanted to make it.
I told you ain't want him, Brooks. I done told you. This is he look like he playing with you, Brooks?
Statement. Still, Brooks got his get back. Just a minute later, he hit a jumper over DeRozan. He was hyped and the two exchanged words.
I like Brooks. I like Brooks though. I like Brooks though. I like his energy he be
Just
bringing.
a
He don't
play
care.
later, they both got tangled up on a rebound. A double foul was called and DeRozan couldn't believe it. Brooks tried to explain his case, but DeRozan wasn't hearing any of it. DeRozan really couldn't stand Brooks, but the Suns ended up winning by
Hey,
4.
Brooks.
This is the type of
Brooks is low-key a Hall of Fame piece for the team, right? Because he going to guard the best player on the team or a very good player on the team. Even if he gets a flagrant, he going to have that other player mad. They might still drop their 20-30, but he going to have that other player out their head. They're going to be mad. They're going to be tangled around with Brooks the whole game. He a good piece to have on the team, I'm not going to lie. And then he going to come down to hit some threes too. So I like it, Brooks. I like it.
competition we want to see, and hopefully the trash talk keeps intensifying. And that pretty much concludes the video.
Hey man, shout out to Legends Productions with this video. I really enjoyed this, man. Keep it coming.